So guys, Bruda here again for the same day, because unfortunately while I was editing my video that I did today, I accidentally deleted the previous part. So we're gonna review Tommy Dreamer, Johnny Gunn's partner. So we're gonna review Tommy Dreamer again. Oh yeah. Here's a picture of him. Tommy Dreamer. Thomas James Laughlin, best known by his ring name Tommy Dreamer, is an American professional wrestler, promoter, and actor currently signed to WWE. He is also founder or wrestler of the independent professional wrestling promotion House of Hardcore. Dreamer is best known for his appearances with Eastern or Extreme Championship Wrestling from 1993 to 2001, and with World Wrestling Entertainment from 2001 to 2010 and 2015. Also, Total Nonstop Action Wrestling from 2010 to 2011, and 2014 to 2015. Dubbed the heart and soul of ECW, Dreamer regularly featured in the company's major storylines as well as holding a number of back office roles in TNA. Notably, championships held by Dreamer over the course of his career include the ECW World Heavyweight Championship, which he has held twice, becoming the only man to do so in the ECW organization and the WWE brand. He's a former ECW Tag Team Champion, and a former WWE Hardcore Champion. Dreamer joined Eastern Championship Wrestling in 1993, just before its name changed to Extreme Championship Wrestling. His first major gimmick in the company had him wrestling in matches in garish green suspenders and acting as something of a pretty boy. At least in relation to the rest of the ECW roster, this gimmick got him soundly booed by the crowds, even when he became the first person in wrestling history to kick out of the pin that follows the Superfly Splash, which is the signature move of Jimmy Superfly Snuka. After Michael Fay was arrested in Singapore and sentenced to caning, ECW head booker Paul Heyman decided to capitalize on the publicity by holding a Singapore cane match between Dreamer and the Sandman, with the loser having to take 10 lashes. After losing the match, Dreamer took his lashes, then asked the Sandman for another, causing the crowd to feel sympathy for him as he took the extra and another. This was a launching point to an angle that ended up blurring the divide between faces and heels. Heels in wrestling, as well as start a new way of working the fans, especially the smarks, which is the fans that have some amount of inside information. In a later match, Dreamer kayfabe. I don't know what that is at all. I don't know what a kayfabe is. Accidentally blinded the Sandman, first by knocking a lit cigar into his eye, then hitting in the other with a Singapore cane. Immediately after, Dreamer seemed to break kayfabe and started aiding the Sandman. He professed that he didn't mean to do it and it was an accident, as other wrestlers, face and heel, swarmed out to help. The feud continued, with Sandman planning to announce his retirement at an ECW show, only to attack Dreamer and reveal he was never actually blind. The feud ended when Tommy Dreamer defeated the Sandman in a no disqualification, no holds barred match. Though the blind Sandman angle was his first major feud in ECW, his later long feud against Raven that started on April 1995 is arguably his most memorable. The two were portrayed as childhood friends who had been competing in different ways their entire lives. Raven's entrance into ECW had him accompanied by Beulah McGillicuddy, an overweight girl from their kayfabe childhood who had a crush on Dreamer and was now a Penthouse pet. Dreamer and Raven feuded for 2 years, with Dreamer never getting a win over Raven until Raven's last match in ECW, a loser leaves town match at WrestlePalooza in 1997. By the end of the feud, Beulah had left Raven and was Tommy Dreamer's valet. Throughout 1996, during the feud with Raven, Dreamer was also involved in an additional feud with primetime Brian Lee, who was brought in as Raven's bodyguard. The two had several encounters that ended with Dreamer being chokeslammed through tables during other fights. The pair brawled outdoors into the street and traffic. The feud culminated in a scaffold match at October 1996 high incident event where Dreamer sent Lee off the scaffolding through several tables in the ring below. If you don't know what a scaffold match is, it was an old ECW match where you have to take your opponent up on the scaffolding above the ring, throw them off and through a bunch of tables that's in the ring. And that's the only way to win. And Tommy Dreamer beat Brian Lee. He won the match. And hold on, sorry folks. Oops, I accidentally fouled up. Sorry for the annoying pause. Right. So that is it for this episode, folks. Hope you enjoyed. If you want to subscribe to my channel, please subscribe to my channel. Just click on my glass. Just click on my glasses. Okay, you had your chance, now you lost it. But if you happen to miss that, or you're on a device and you couldn't click on that, I'll leave a link to my channel in the description, followed as well as a link to the previous episode where we reviewed the Dark Patronity Gilbert, I guess, because this is supposed to be part 1. Again, the redo of part 1, so yeah. I guess so. I mean, okay, I'll just end the episode. Please leave a like and subscribe to my channel. And as always, this is Bruda signing off. Boom, brother!